the luxuries we have. We live in a world of luxury where you turn a tap, you have the water, you press a button, and then you have the light coming in. Actually, there are guys who have worked hard to get this to us actually now in the world which we are living in actually, and they have thought about life beyond their generation. We at KTA think about it and we take it seriously. We feel that it's a responsibility which is there with us, that we should not just address the need of the present, but also look into the future. So whenever we get a project, we look into the challenges. I think unless if there's no challenges, there's no fun in working on a project actually. So we kind of dig down and we find a challenge in the project actually. And addressing those challenges is not just about answering the problems which is there at the present, but also to bring out a solution for the future. When we push boundaries, we need to focus more into the design, we need to focus more into the technology. And that's where tools like BIM come in, where it will kind of help us to actually achieve it and also bring it to reality actually.
When we wanted to use technologies across the firm, what we wanted to do was we wanted drawings not just to be drawings, but then a bigger information model than what it could possibly be. And that was about the right time that BIM came into the whole picture. So Revit was enabling us to talk and communicate across a whole wide range of other software. Basically because Autodesk had this huge portfolio of other software within the industry. So AutoCAD was just not the only one that we could use. You could still import and export between Revit and AutoCAD or with 3ds Max or any other software. Implementing BIM into an existing industry where BIM is very bleak, it is a really major task, literally Herculean task. But we did it with a lot of patience. So trainers came in from different domains and who have handled BIM, particularly not only in Revit, in other softwares as well. And we've taken their combined opinions and consolidated into preparing a customized curriculum for our training program. It's also the support from Autodesk that has been there throughout, from the day we've purchased the building design suite or any other product that we purchased from them over the years. They have been supportive throughout. So their technical support sort of gave us directions as to where we were headed, where we needed to go. That expertise level right now has gone to a totally different high at the moment, especially when we've worked with projects like our flagship project, the Aquatic Resort. We've taken it across different domains, not just architecture, but architecture, structural, MEP, naval architecture, landscape, and we've been able to document everything, and that one unified model is available for any person to use for any other further design. Like we've stepped up into the phase 2 of the construction of the new of the Aquatic Resort itself, and expansion has been so much more simpler, especially with it being a modular design.
Currently we are undertaking, we handle into 4 main verticals. We have the residential, we have the commercial, we have the hospitality and retail. Hospitality is one major sector that we focus on to. And if you look at our project, one of our flagship project is the Aquatic Resort, which we have done in Kerala. And the client came up with a property of about 15 acres of land, out of which 14 acres was in land. And that is when we came up with this idea, why not we try out a resort in water. And adopting to BIM and our BIM technology, what it enabled is we were able to play out our forms and try out variations so that which suited the entire composition in a better manner. I would say BIM is no more a technology to our firm. It's more of a resource. So we have designed our entire BIM in such a fashion that it suits to our design philosophy. So any new person who comes into our office, who plugs into our office, he comes under that same philosophy. So BIM actually enabled in giving all those facilities which we would have to feed for a new person joining our firm. This adoption of BIM has reduced the entire workload on the entire office.
Any building that you design, that you get to build, lasts at least 50 years is the lifespan of a minimum building. So you need to think about what's going to happen 50 years down the line, how the kind of building in the setting 50 years down the line would react to the street, to the people, and how the people who are living inside, the people who actually look at it. So you are actually kind of directly connected with the society as such. And BIM as a platform actually helps us in addressing the needs not only of the present but also the future.